Drea Carboni.
It's me. Hello.
Hello. Happy Free Tip Friday.
Happy Free Tip Friday.
Oh, my goodness. And happy Free Tip Friday to everybody here. Oh, everyone's here.
Hello, everybody.
Everyone's
I got to get in the
saying,
comments. I didn't click comments yet. Hi, everybody.
right?
Yes.
Everyone is here. Janice is here on the other side doing some moderating. Indeed, Diane, happy day after Thanksgiving.
I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. I didn't do almost anything, and I loved it.
It was good. We had a lot of food.
Yep. I had breakfast with my aunt and uncle where we have sausage and potatoes, which is a Carboni staple. And then I went home and I cooked an entire feast for just me and Caroline.
Love it.
And that was it. And it was fabulous.
Love.
Best possible Thanksgiving.
Right? Well,
no
we
arguments,
have
no politics, no one commenting on my hair or love life. Yes. Love it.
Perfect.
This is how you holiday, guys.
That is it. Perfect. Well, your hair looks great.
Thanks.
And make good choices. What could I say?
I try.
Jackie's saying that she barely knows how to thread a needle, but I will soon if I keep watching Emily and Kate and Janice and Drea. Thanks, ladies. You really will.
You need Emily's tip.
This is such a fun project. So, Drea, do you want to talk about the history about this project while I dump out the mixes that we have for this?
I don't think that this is by any means original to me. Someone else has obviously had to have come up with this idea a million times over. But I was just, I love super duos. And so I went into this super duo thing and I just strung them up and made them one day. I just decided that they fit and I liked the way they all fit together. And that was that. And so in 2017, I think the first time I flew out to California, I think that was my first trip out there. We did, I don't know if it was a live or a Free Tip Friday or what it was, but we did a show. I think that was my first one. Yeah,
it was really fun.
I think so.
Since then, it's become kind of this holiday staple.
Yeah.
That we do. And I know a lot of you do them as well. We were, pardon me, we were texting with Ellen a little bit earlier.
Ellen sent us a whole bunch. Yeah.
She's making all kinds.
Yeah.
Really awesome. They're so fast and easy. And friends,
come up in no time. Yeah.
I was going to make mine yesterday, but I didn't. I was A, too full of turkey, and B, full disclosure, I fell asleep on the couch and woke up. I woke up on the couch this morning. So
good for you. That is a successful Thanksgiving.
It is. And I have no idea, when I fell asleep, and I do know when I woke up, when I realized, oh, Miranda's coming. I better pull it together.
I love it.
So that suffice that to say, after you and I were texting and trying to figure out, and my coffee's not even here. Oh,
do you want some of mine? It's actually gin. You want some?
No, it's actually, and I have a coffee cup. I'll go get it because I made fresh coffee in my festive mug and I left it on the thing. But what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is after Drea and I talked about what sweaters we were going to wear, I pulled it together and made my earrings. So it really does not take very long.
No, not at all. Are yours matching? Super quick, super easy.
We're both wearing cute sweaters. Yeah, Miranda's going to have to come see how cute Drea is in her sweater. So look how cute that sweater is.
Very
yeah. There we are.
There we
are. So we did 2 mixes. So Drea and I were talking. Pardon me. Sorry. That was a little gross. Let me take some water. At least I've got my water. Hang on. Okay. Should we do this like a real influencer thing and I do this with my nails?
Oh, can I show my favorite water bottle then?
Yeah, there we go.
You have your Stanley, I have my Owala.
We've got water bottles. Oh, and look at who has the best husband in the whole wide world? Me. Look what Chris just handed me.
Look at you. Are you? Oh my gosh.
This in my stove. Yes. Look.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm good.
Let me do that. Let me do this.
Yes.
Okay. A little bit of that. All right.
We are the best. Wait, did you do your nails today?
Just a little, light thing because yours
I know
great.
it's so dark in here today, you guys. I'm sorry, it's a cloudy day.
No, mine on and it's the day after Thanksgiving. We're just going to screw around until we finally get to the project.
I know this is like the free tip Fridayest free tip Friday.
Yeah, ever. Yeah. I know the nail thing drives me crazy too. Totally.
I was trying to.
Funny, Michelle.
I don't do the nail thing. Don't worry. But I was trying to match my. I always match my nails to the project, and I was going with
so cute
this one, but it's too dark to see them. We'll Instagram it later.
Yeah, you'll Instagram it later. My nail polish was all chipped on Wednesday, and I felt shame. I felt deep shame. But
as you should.
I took it off and slapped some nail polish on, so we're good. But we did, yes, coffee and pie. I don't know why I don't have pie over here, but I'll have pie later.
I didn't even make pies. I'm probably going to make some pie this weekend, but I did not make pies yesterday.
We didn't make pie. We got the traditional Costco pumpkin pie that's like bigger than my head. It's giant.
Caroline is being very vocal about the pie.
No pie.
Sorry.
So let me tell you what I did. Now that I've got my coffee, now that we've talked about nails, now that I've hydrated with my water bottle. Oh my gosh, it's like we're real influencers.
We really are.
Yeah, we so are in our matching sweaters. Let me show you what we've got here. So Drea and I talked about this project.
Yeah, so I had already started making these snowflake earrings, and then you and I were talking about making other colorways, and we're like, mixes.
Yeah, so we thought mixes. So pull your earring into the center of the screen a little more.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I moved them so
And so Drea had made that colorway. Pardon me. And we'd also used some of the Cymbals. I've used some of the Cymbals here in mine. We're going to talk about that. But and I did. Thanks, Carolyn. I did. I got a haircut. I thought
you look fabulous.
I thought it was time. And I found these glasses that I never ever wear. So I changed my glasses up too,
I got new glasses, but I'm wearing my contacts today, so you don't get to see them.
Smart. I wore contacts yesterday. My optometrist gave me a new multifocal contact lens prescription. So I'm trying them out, and they weren't too bad, but I can't see to bead with it.
Oh, see, I'm afraid to do that with the contacts. I just have the one, but I've wondered about that and how aren't they supposed to be like weighted and...
No, they multifocal from here out.
Oh.
And they're not, and I could actually read like on my Facebook and stuff, and it wasn't bad. I don't think I could see though to actually bead, but to like be around in normal life, I was all thumbs up on those, and it made me feel all glasses free. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Nice.
Anywho, back to the mixes. I'm going to let you talk about them, and I'm going to bring a light over here and see if that helps. Because it's what I'm going to do, let me solo lay out this, and you can play around a little bit.
And I'm going to mute myself while you do that, because I'm sure this is going to be clanging and banging.
Okay, perf.
I'll be right back.
So this is we came up with 2 mixes because we thought that would be kind of fun to do. And you really only need, let me zoom back out a little bit here. Bear with me here just a second. So you really only need 3 SuperDuo colors for these. Sorry. Oh, I guess I've had too much turkey and too much. I don't know. I'm going to keep hydrating. So we did these mixes with 3 different beads. So let me get this kind of up close so you can see it. Let me zoom out and zoom in. So this has the 3 different colors, kind of a festive red, a festive green, and a kind of a burnished copper. The listing is in the mixes, exactly what we used. I'm sorry, I don't have it right to hand, but there are 3 different ones here. And then Drea used all halos. I know hers is the celestial champagne, celestial cerulean, and halo celestial. That's what it is. Champagne, halo, and halo sky, I think, are those 3. But anyway, they're all listed on the pages. I know. I'm also, maybe I do have a Friday Thanksgiving coma. Who knows? But sorry, my voice was working and now it's not working. So, but it'll come back. It'll come back. There we go. I think Drea is still playing around with lights. So let me show you what I did with this one here, with this earring. We've got a lot of the great cymbals that go with the super duos. So you can see here, I have this. Here's the Super Duo Snowflake. And at the top, I used this kind of roundish one. I have them right here. Let me show you. I think that's the no. Let's see. This is the Vardy I used on the end right there, right? And then I used, where's my cymbal box? It's right here. I used the connector that is called the column posts. That one. Whoops, right there.
These names, I mean, I love that they're Greek names and they're Greek made, but I cannot remember any of them to save my life.
I'm like Yasu. That's all I've got. So, but that's what these are.
I'll pull up the page so I can talk about it a little more.
And the column posts. And then, do you want to talk about, Drea, the colors that were in here? I stumbled over those for sure.
The mix colors?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I did hear you say something. So it was Halo Champagne, Halo Celestial Blue, and Halo Sky.
That's what that one is.
They're listed on the mix pages and they're linked there if you want more.
Yeah.
You have so mine we called Sugar and yours we called Spice because we're totes adorbs. And Spice has Matte Burnt Copper, Nebula Coral Red, and Nebula Opaque Green.
Right.
So they're basically the most Kate and most Drea SuperDuo mixes of all time, with me and my halos and you and your nebulas.
Yeah, it is so true. And you could use like any three. I mean, and you don't have to stick with just 3 colors, right?
Yeah,
here's one that I just pulled. This one I would call Gingerbread House because, come on,
look how cute.
Look how cute that is. Right?
Yeah.
So you can just get 3 colors or you can mix them up. Like you can see here in mine, I used 1 color for the middle, for the very middle. Then for the round after that, the second round is the green. Then the third round, that's the little, the little points, is the darker red. So in each of the mixes, and they're up, we did a really limited amount. And you folks are loving them. So if you do want them, they're up on the website now. Those are going to ship out next week. So we're going to ship them out to you real fast so you can make holiday earrings with them. But like Lynn is saying, yay, she's got those colors. So, dive into your Super Duo mixes or your Super Duos and make a little mix on your own. These also could be all different. They don't have to be in rows. You could do multicolored. You could do all of those. Drea, I'm going to highlight yours.
You can do all
here.
one color. You could add more of those sub beads, the cymbal subs. You can do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're going to see my arm in the shadow here. Hopefully it's going to be light enough. But yeah, the subs, I do like you use the Verity, I think.
I did. Let me show you that, right? Let me
yeah, with that like little textured
I did just right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right, just to make it kind of a little fun little extra there. You could also make these. I was thinking, and maybe I'll do that, do another one. These are kind of a nice size. These come out to, let me show you, excuse my arm, my sweatered arm there. Sorry about that. But these come to, they're a little over 1 inch. So they're like kind of 1.25 inches about or so. So you could make them even a little bigger if you wanted to, right?
You can. You can make a whole other row on them if you really want to. It does start to get a little unwieldy. And if you remember, can you throw my camera?
Yeah. Sure. And
camera
because you have that one. I also wanted to point out that Kim says she stacks the snowflakes and glues them to a pin back, and they look great on your lapel. That is a great, let me turn that off.
If you remember the Fair Isle necklace and how we made this fabric for it, let me move up a little bit here. This
I have it right here too.
Yeah, this was my original sample, if you guys remember. And so it started with small snowflake sizes, but then I went bigger and bigger. And they just get a little floppy though. So if they're upright on your ear, you know, straight up and down, they can get a little flappy.
Yeah.
But you could also back them on ultra suede or something, you know, give it a little bit of stability. But the more you create outward, especially if you're doing a snowflake design and not even a full design, like this is all the ends are filled in. Like imagine if you just had these where like the green is and nothing in between, they would definitely flip and flop, and you don't want that. You want them to look like snowflakes.
And one of the, I'm going to put this back up here because I've got your necklace here that I love this necklace. You can see how Drea you can really see in this how having a background SuperDuo plus having pops of color in here really like changes up the design, right? Love.
Yeah.
Now, there are some beaders I know who do, and I haven't experimented on this, so maybe I'll try an experiment. You can stiffen these. And you can paint them with some like Elmer's white glue on the back because it will dry clear. And I've done that with like smaller seed beads, like 8-aught or like 10-aughts or 11-aughts when you're trying to stiffen a design. So you get just like Elmer's white glue, right? And you dilute it with just a little bit of water, just a little though, because you don't want it to be super runny. And you just paint it with a paintbrush on the back and let it dry.
All right,
then
let's try it.
You could also do it with tacky glue. People have also done it with like sizing or starch. And that's an old school seed bead technique. So maybe I'll try it. I'll stitch a bigger pair and see if I can stiffen them up. There's a product out there, I think, called Stiff Stuff that is like a stiffening agent for certain crafts. That also might work from there. So many more people, Drea, are jumping on. Our buddy Curtis, you folks are in New Orleans. I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving down south. Valerie's asking about this measuring device. My friend, this is something I cannot do without. We have these digital calipers right over on Bead Shop, and we are having our Black Friday sale right now. There's a coupon code.
20% off right on the homepage.
Right on the homepage. You can grab it. And apply it to whatever you're purchasing today, including the mixes. But you can get one of these for your holiday stocking. And Janice, thanks so much for pointing this out. We are almost at 90,000.
Oh yes, please share with your friends. Like us, share us, because we definitely want to reach that milestone.
I want to reach 100,000. My friends, I want that YouTube button, 100,000 viewers button. So do me a solid.
Did we get a button? I didn't know this.
You get a plaque.
What?
I know.
Okay, now I want it even more.
No, because our buddy Lisa over at Beaducation, Lisa has hit that 100,000, and I'm like, I want that.
Nope. Now new
button.
Goal. New goal.
YouTube even came over because the Beaducation offices are really close to where YouTube is. YouTube actually delivered it to her in person. And she texted me. Better. And she was all, I'm all, huh? So I put this up, folks. You know, you can find us on all our socials. You can reach Drea right over at info@beadshop.com. We're everywhere on the web at beadshop.com. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And of course, join us over on Facebook at the Bead Table. Ellen does a great job over there chatting and welcoming and posting. And so we're really grateful, Ellen, for your work over at the Bead Table. You can find us also on our Instagram, Insta. at beadshop.com, and of course our wonderful Pinterest pages. So that's our social card. Yeah. So Drea, why don't I go ahead and highlight you over here?
Okay.
And you're going to talk about this, about how to do this right here. Yeah. Oh, and Janice, thank you. Janice is all, we're trying to get people to go over to the website. Janice is all posting it. Thanks 20, friends.
Thanks 20 is the code. It's actually not just for today. It's good until Monday.
Until Monday. Yeah.
Monday the 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Kim, for letting us know what she used. She uses Minwax polyacrylic.
All right. And I did see someone else said Mod Podge. I think Lynn Bates said Mod Podge in the comments as well.
Great.
Which
great.
I definitely have plenty of that in this house. So
yeah. We're gonna test it out.
We're gonna try it.
So. Yeah, we'll report back.
Yeah.
So great. I'm gonna experiment over here, Dree, and you go ahead and take it away, my friend.
Okay. I'm changing my color. I'm gonna use the same colors, but I'm just changing it up because I feel like it. Super easy, you guys. We're starting with, and I'm sorry again for the shadows. We're starting with 6 super duos. String 6 super duos on. You don't need a ton of thread. You don't, I mean, maybe like half a wingspan, not even. I like to use more just so that I have extra to play with, and then I just trim it at the end. But string them down towards your end, and then you're going to go back through them again the exact same way. I am probably going to be a little out of focus for this, sorry, but you're just going to loop through all of those same exact holes all over again. And then pull taut so that they loop up on each other, and you've gone through this. Now that you've done this, you've gone through twice. You want to go through every layer twice, because otherwise it is very loosey-goosey.
Mm-hmm.
That is the technical term. See that? See how it's coming together?
Love it. Love.
I'm going to tie this in a knot. I know I'm out of focus. I know Janice is typing. Drea, you're off the camera. I know. I always am. Look at that.
We'll get to there. We're getting there.
Well, today I told you it is the most free tip Friday of free tip Fridays. All right, I just did 2 overhand knots. That's it. I'm going to trim this right now. I'm sure there was a collective gasp. I'm so sorry to everybody out there, but just trim the tail. It's otherwise in the way.
Yeah.
You can add a dab of GS Hypo cement to that before you continue. I'm not, in the interest of time, but I would add a dab of GS Hypo cement, let it dry, and then go from there. So now where this thread comes out, I'm going up 1 bead hole, which I did off camera so I could see it. And now I took the needle out and I had to do it over again.
Now, Drea, your super duos have 2 different sides, right? Those particular ones do?
These particular ones do. And I like to just do whatever I want with them.
Whatever happens, right?
I just let it go because I think they look better this way, and they are all different. I wore this bracelet today. Ooh, we're going to be a little close.
Oh, girl.
Because we
got to do that. We got to do that again.
Don't worry. I started one today that I will hopefully finish for tomorrow with tomorrow's monthly mix.
Girl.
It is on the table. I am looking at it right now.
We've got, and so Drea is done. We've done broadcasts on that bracelet. And whenever I see Drea wear one, I do an audible gasp. We've got to have you on and do that again.
This was like the most epic one I've ever done. This one was huge.
It is.
Usually I do 5 layers, and then I added 2 more on this. And this was the last Chadwick's prom that we went to. If you guys remember me going to my prom nights as, you know, in my late 30s, because who doesn't go to prom in their 30s? But this I made to match a specific dress. And oh God, I wish I still had that dress. It was beautiful. It looked like a disco ball, and oh man, love it. Love it.
It was so good. So good.
I have one coming. I literally have one coming for tomorrow. It's a way simplified version. And then I think I'm going to order some more supplies. And if you guys want to go on Instagram with me, I'll tell you what I'm ordering, and we'll make it as we go, because I got those red wine super duos that we used in Danielle's project. I think we used them in Danielle's project, the red wine. They are gorgeous. They
Yeah, I
need
love the
to
red
be. They
wine.
need to be in a Highland cuff.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do
Absolutely.
a Highland cuff. Sorry, my watch hit something. My Apple Watch hit something. And so my mom, Ma, you may get an SOS notification. I don't know what happened, but my watch is like, SOS.
We're all right, Ma.
Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't fall down.
We're okay.
But we'll do a broadcast for that because they are so good.
There were more planned and I just never got to them. We'll come back and we'll definitely do it again.
Yeah, we'll get
maybe
to it.
Maybe like January or February. I'll come up with some more.
To chase the bead doldrums away. That'll be fun.
February would be a good one with that red. It's such a gorgeous red, you guys. Yeah. I'm actually going to grab it because it is too beautiful and I'm talking about it.
Do it, Drea.
Look at this. Look at this color. Tell me this isn't like the best, especially if you're doing like a Victorian Christmas or, oh, look at this.
That's the red wine, huh?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a little dark. It's kind of hard to see, but
that's because my house is super dark.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
They're such a good.
If you look at the picture on the website, because it's actually, taken in light and you can see it. It is to die for.
Yeah, to die. So, Drea, you've made that center ring.
Center ring is done. We have gone up one bead hole. Let me get a little. I'm going to kind of angle myself and get a little closer, and hopefully this is pretty visible. We have gone up one hole. We have added 2 beads of our next color. Ta-da.
So this is what commonly people would say like a step up, right?
Yeah, a step up. And we're going to go through this bead hole on this SuperDuo right next door.
So essentially we're putting a little chevron in between.
Yes.
The little points, right?
Yes. And again, in the interest of time, you should go through all of these twice. I'm not going to because A, I'm clumsy, and B, it's Free Tip Friday. We're not going to be here all day.
Yeah. And it really does, though, folks, going that second round, because to be completely honest, I didn't go through twice on the earrings that I made earlier. And I can tell I'm all, yeah, they're okay. But reinforced would be better.
On these, I did the same thing just to try to make them really quickly.
Right.
This one is reinforced and it's flexible, but not nearly. Do you see how crazy this one is in comparison?
Yeah, not flip-floppy. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want them flip-floppy. Go through a second time.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get back down here.
Do as we say, not as we do.
Yeah, exactly. Always do as we say, not as we do. This is the magic of live tutorials, guys.
That's right. You're getting a lot of love for your nails, Drea.
Oh, now that you can see them?
So did you stamp those?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Miranda bought me some nail stamps because I've never nail stamped before.
Love them.
So I know. So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
She showed up one day and she's all, I got you nail stamp. I'm all, what now?
I love nail stamps. I will shout out Clear Jelly Stamper, my favorite. They have, in my opinion, the best stamper and the best stamps and really amazing stamping polishes. You do need special polishes to stamp. They are a Canadian-based company, and I'm sure they are having a Black Friday sale today. I have not looked at my email at all because I'm trying to not spend all of my money.
Same.
But I'm sure they're having a sale, and if you're interested in nail stamping, clearjellystamper.com.
All right.
Should I go get my stamper and tap my nails against it? Because now I'm an influencer.
Yeah, totally, because we're influencers.
We are. I'm just going to shout out all of my favorite things today, you guys.
Totally.
This is Drea's favorite things. I'm not Oprah, I'm Drea, and this is great. This is totally what we're doing. Pretend, you guys, that I have now gone through the bottom bead hole of all of the gold and the top bead hole of whatever, I can't remember the name of it. Crystal Capri Gold Matte. I knew I was going to get it wrong. Crystal Capri Gold Matte is my center here. So make sure to go a second round through all of them. But we're just pretending because time. I am now going to take that bead off because I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to go through so that I'm on the outside. I know my thumb is in the way. So I'm on the outside hole right here. I'm going to go up, back inward through the top bead hole here. So we're stepping up again.
Right. And this is where tangled. This is sometimes where I get a little confused. So you're actually reversing course, Drea, right?
Yeah, you just, I mean, do what feels right, you guys. Like, there's no necessarily right or wrong. As long as you're going through the snowflake several times and you're making things secure, don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
I've grabbed one SuperDuo and I'm going to go through here. It's little neighbor of that chevron. And that SuperDuo is going to sit nicely in there if I can flip it. I can't. Even Caroline is sighing at me. She's like, come on.
Come on now.
Come on. She's on the couch behind me.
Drea, I am in love with, I can't wait to show you guys this Halo mix.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I am super excited. It's really pretty. It's so pretty.
I'm going down again, and I'm going to go through both of that bottom chevron. Pull tight. I'm going to go through this top hole of my crystal capri. And just because I think it's easier, I know I did it one way the first time. Oh, hold on, I got stuck. Here we go. I know I did it one way on the first one. I always do it one way on the first one, and then on the rest, I do it a different way. We're going up from here. So top hole of this crystal capri to the top hole here on this gold. Match your thread. It won't, no one's going to notice it. If you match your thread to whatever these middle row beads are,
right,
you're not going to notice. If you look at these, I used gold, and you really don't even see it on these.
You really
even
don't.
though I used gold on that crystal capri, that pinkish color, you don't see it. You're fine. You're fine. All right, pick up one of your third color beads. We're going through the other of this chevron. And see, also, because it's so loose, it's a little loosey-goosey, even just for beading it, even for just making it. But that's okay, because it's just TV. Okay, so now I'm going to go, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to be out. I'm going down through this top here.
Drea, you're a little out of focus, but maybe raise the camera just a hair.
I can do that. I am just also stuck. And let me give it a tap. Is that any better, guys?
Yeah, that is better.
Guys and dolls.
It's better.
Great. All right, we're just doing this all the way around. Again, make a, I will say, it is not easy to make a second loop around with this last row because you are kind of going in and out and everywhere. I'm honest to God, you guys, there's no right way. As long as your thread path is somewhat hidden, and as long as you're going through it twice, you're golden.
Yeah,
you really are.
Don't stress over these.
You really don't have to. It's not that serious.
Seriously.
Okay. And then on your last one, I'm going to try to do this in a little bit of Drea time here. On your last one, you're going to use one of those Cymbals bead endings. And that is going to make it just easier to hang. If you look on the project pages and the project map, I do tell you about how the other ways that we have closed these snowflakes before have been. You can use a little loop of 11 knots. You could use a wire. We've done like a wire wrap with like a little check glass bead.
Right.
You do you. But when we got these Cymbals, I was like, oh, this is golden. Because now These little cymbals fit right in there, and you can hook them directly to an ear wire. Well, or yours, how you did 2 jump rings, which gives it a little bit more swing and a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, made them a little longer.
At some fresh cymbal styles too. So after the beginning of the year, you guys are going to see some cool new shapes.
So the first, now I'm going to forget what's what again, of course, and I can bring them up. I think on the original gold one here, I use the one that is Colympos. Let's double check. The gold ones, they're called Dasher, and the ones I used are Colympos. On the silver and blue ones, which we call Dancer, because, you know, Janice and I came up with this and we're super cute. We used this one called Vorkuti. Vorkoti? Vorkoti? I think it's Vorkoti. That's what I happen to have on hand, so we're going to use it. I will say, just based on looks and how I think it looks, I like the Colympos better for this. I just think it looks, well, it depends. I don't know. I like them both. I will, but I just like the way that it fits.
It does look nice. I like, so let me show you. They both have their.
They totally do. Yeah.
Their assets for sure. Let me show you. You tell me when you are, hang on, I want to grab one more thing. I was going to tell you I want to switch it over, but I don't want to switch it over quite yet. Hang on.
Oh, you're fine. I think we're just, this is done. I mean, look, we finished this. Pretend I have gone through everything twice. Pretend I have tightened everything up and made it beautiful. To end it, I'm going to go, where's my thread here? Hold on. I'm taking it out of the camera so I can see you because I tangled my thread. And I just poked my finger. Okay. I'm
ruffling through all of my cymbals here.
I need more of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
I need to send you some more because they're so, they're like little puzzle pieces. I love them so much.
Don't do what I did here on the bottom left. See that? Bad, Drea. Wasn't paying attention. So ignore that part. I'm going to cover it and everything. I come out through the bottom hole of one of the chevrons, and then I go around the thread paths going through them. See, I'm going through here. I'm getting stuck on one of the earrings. I'm out of focus. I'm going to leave that little loop because I'm going to come up above the thread path. Oops. And then that's going to be my knot. I'm going to go through that loop. Pull tight. You can do it twice if you want, but it's a nice little hiding place for it. So if you want, I'll do it twice just so that people can see again. I'm going to go below the thread. I'm going to go above the thread, and I'm even just going to go through the loop right now. Through the loop. Pull tight. Again, add a tiny drop, a little tiny drop of GS Hypo. Snip it. You're done. Look at that.
So I don't steal them.
Fastest earrings in the West, kids.
This one.
Attach an ear wire. I don't have a spare one next to me because I moved them right before we went on the show. But all you have to do is attach an ear wire, especially if your ear wire is oriented forward like this. You don't need anything else. You can just put the ear wire right on there. I'll take it off just for show's sake. But open like you would a jump ring. Go to the side. Look at that. It goes right on. And
so
it's oriented perfectly.
Good, Drea.
Come on, you guys. I mean, like, this is like teacher gift. You know when you have your kid comes home and they're like, oh my God, we have this school thing tomorrow. This works up in half an hour. I mean,
yeah,
grab some super duos, throw them together. Easy peasy.
So behind the scenes, I've been playing. Drea, those look so good.
Yeah.
Love. Let me show you what I've got going on here.
Yeah, I want to see what you got.
So look at that halo. Let me put it.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Right? Let me put it against some white so you can really see it. Let me see. Let me get a piece of white. I wasn't really thinking about that. But I shaded mine with the dark celestial on the inside, then the sky, then the champagne around the outside. And let me put this here. So see, look at...
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Really cute, right?
Yeah.
Here's the other ones. My other ones are a little bit easier to see on the white background there, like that. You could get a tube of each of these because, to be honest, I think that all of these super duos go together really, really well to mix and match. So what I'm going to do with this is I couldn't find that one that you were using, Drea, the Columbus or whatever it was called, or Burritos, or I don't know. Columbus, that one. We could use this one like I used here on top of there. Let me see if I can.
That one's cool. I'm going to the findings here. Vorkoti is the other one I used that is on my silver ones. And the one you have is Ramada.
So there's this teeny one, right?
Yep, that's Ramada.
I'm going to see what that looks like because it was just there. I'm going to grab it. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to grab, let me get into the shot here. I'm going to grab that Ramada. I'll go through here. This would also be a good one to put at the bottom if you wanted to add a drop, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That with like a little briolette at the bottom or a melon drop or something.
Yeah. So I'm just going to reinforce it just because I can. So here, Chris and Beth are watching football.
Oh, Kim says put the cymbal components on opposite sides and connect chain to make an easy bracelet. Also make an easy necklace.
Yeah, really great idea.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can put that up. A tassel would be good. Drea and I have been talking tassels.
Love it.
This. So I'm going to go through this one more time just so it won't be floppy. And then what I do to close these off, I've actually left my tail. I have knotted it. Sorry, I'm not there. I have knotted. Let me get the paper out of the way because it'll be a little easier to see. I've knotted my circle. I went back through. I knotted my circle, everything down here, but I still have this tail. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is, and again, folks, you can kind of make this up. I'm using, what thread did you use, Drea? Did you use KO?
Yes.
I'm using Fireline just because that's what was sitting here.
Yeah.
So you guys can use any thread, really. And Drea especially was saying any thread that matches your snowflake. I'm using the crystal.
And crystal, you'll for these lighter colored beads especially, you're not going to see.
No.
It really blends in well.
And I even use crystal on this one, and it's really hard to see. Right?
Yeah, you don't notice it at all.
Yeah. So I'm trying to travel my thread down. So it's going to hit. I don't want to crack this SuperDuo. There might be too much thread down there already. Let me just go back through there. What I'm trying to do is get my two threads together.
Oh, and tie them together?
Yeah.
So totally. I think I've done that in past broadcasts as well.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do it.
There are no rules, you guys. We make it up as we go.
Yeah,
especially with secure or golden.
Yeah, especially because these are so like quick and easy. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to tie a square knot. And before I finish that square knot, I'm going to get my GS.
Ooh, smarty pants.
I'm going to add that right there. Janice is coming up with all kinds of great...
Yeah, Janice has a good idea here, but there's not really a smaller snowflake than this. This is about as small as they get, is this size. Because if you have just the original 6 in a loop, they don't really stay very well. You can try it.
But you could do like 2 around. I mean, you could kind of experiment.
The 2 around would leave that open chevron.
Right.
So they would also be loosey.
In there.
They would flip around.
Yeah, or an 8/0 or something.
Oh yeah, put like an 8/0 in there. We've done the original broadcast. We used 3mm check glass.
Yeah.
To kind of beef them up a little bit. We've renamed that, by the way. So if you go to projects and then go to Snowflake earrings, we've renamed that original because Janice and I decided to name these after reindeer. So we have Dasher, Dancer, and now the original is called Prancer. And they're the same colors, but there's 2 versions of Prancer. So check those out. And we should add these. We should add these colorways.
Yeah. So see how I just used my thread burner for that?
Easy.
So now, wait for it, Dree. Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait. Let me get this. And this. Now this comes to you from...
Oh, man.
The Gem Duo.
Look
world.
Go.
I'm going to add a drop of Zap.
You are brilliant.
Well, I wanted them to be kind of fancy pants.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that Gem Duo. I'm going to glue that into this Gem Duo finding. And we're just going to hold it there for a second. Yeah, mini duos would make a smaller snowflake. We don't carry mini duos here, but they definitely act the same way. They're just smaller, right? Then, wait for it. Just wait for it.
This is insanity, girl. Look
I know, right? Right? I got to click my nails on something.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, I'm going to be doing that all day now.
Totally.
I'm going to go make my lunch and click my nails on my Tupperware full of turkey.
Right. I was watching, I don't know, I was doom scrolling and there's some, I think it was some guy who was outside of like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. And he did kind of a parody. And for nails, he used blue painter's tape and actually taped nails to his nails. And he was tapping with them. And it was so funny. Look, come on now.
That's awesome.
Look at this. I'm going to put it on my ear. Here, let me see. Here I am. Here's an earring back. I'll do it on this ear. Let me see.
Nice.
Can you see it? But look how cute those are with the top of that Gem Duo.
Okay, we totally were putting these up as a project too.
Yeah, I'll finish the other one.
Yeah,
and put this up. Let me.
Yeah. I think the one that you just finished is totally Comet, and I think your other one is definitely Vixen. Your spice mix.
Good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Look at how pretty that looks. Doesn't that look good?
I love it.
It's really good. Yeah.
And that little bead ending, the Ramada bead ending, is perfect right in there.
It does. It doesn't make... I wanted to use this one because I didn't want to take away from this beauty up here. The Gem Duo does make it look fancy. I was going to use the Carambola. I thought about that one too, but I thought that this is the the Gem Duo in Celestial Blue, right? Cute,
Yeah,
right?
Halo Celestial Blue. Yeah, so it matches.
Yeah, so it matches.
Either would be beautiful, but I love that it matches. Yeah.
So here is another loose one. And this would just go, but look at how pretty that looks in there, right? It would really be pretty.
Really nice.
So I think, yeah, I agree, Sandy. I think it kicked it up a notch. Bam. Done. Totally. So super fun. I'm going to put all of us back on.
Now I look really crazy with my light in my eyeballs, so I'm going to dim my eyeballs my light a little bit.
There we go.
It was this really bright light shining right in my face.
Right. Look at how pretty, though, even this one here, instead of using the antique, the gold also really makes it pop.
Oh, that really jump. Like, that's a good
It makes
pop.
it jump. Yeah. I like
really
it.
Nice.
And you could mix these, like this colorway, this Halo Champagne is, let me get the white paper back because it's kind of hard to see. With the two mixes, Drea's, as I said, Drea's is called Sugar. The one that I did is called Spice. But I'm going to put them all together. So this is some of Drea's and some
they
of
totally
mine.
all go together
And
too.
Look,
they're really fun.
Look at.
It reminds me of the Reiku mix, but kind of like Reiku, but a little elevated.
It is
those
a bit,
halos, and
right?
like the nebula is really lustrous too. The finish on those is really nice.
Yeah, I love the nebula. And
I
take
know
a
you
look
do.
at, I do, and you love the halo.
I love halos.
But look at this, how that mix looks together.
Beautiful.
So pretty. And then here's those other two blues from the Celestial and the Sky. And I was a little doubtful. I was all, but then we put them together and look at how it looks with.
Oh, love that. Yeah. I love like the red with the aquas.
I do too. Look at how pretty those look.
It's beautiful.
Right? And, you know, I was really into the antique brass with this because I love them.
It gives it like a really nice vintage Christmas look.
But I will tell you, that gold, that shiny gold is really good. Let me see if I can find another gem duo. And Drea, speaking of gem duos.
Oh, man.
Tomorrow, you're going to have to check your newsletters, my friends.
Check your newsletters, kids.
Because I think that carambola actually is the right one. I'm going to be doing a little bonus Saturday stitch-in with you folks tomorrow. And you'll have to stay tuned because it's going to have to do with gem duos.
Yes.
Look at how cute those are. Look at that. That carambola in the gold. It looks like a gem of some kind. I don't know. I love it. Love. And it goes with both.
Do you have a coral red nebula gem duo with you? Because I feel like that would also go with what you've got.
I think this one, oh no, that's the Tutti Frutti. But
no, you want we have the nebula one.
I've got them here.
Go.
Let me see.
And I feel like that would look really nice with the gold frame around
it. Here's the nebula. It's right there.
I feel like that would look cool with that gold.
Yeah.
You know, all around the edge.
Let me open this one up.
I bought some new ones.
Yes,
I'll
girl.
grab them so you can see. But do you remember my memory wire ones? Like
I've got them right here. I keep these memory wire ones tucked in close because they're so good. Let me
party stacks. We called them party stacks.
Yeah, we did.
I'll grab them. I bought some to make a new set. Yes.
So remember Drea's stacks.
Love them.
Let me zoom out a little bit.
Here, you show those. I'm going to grab what I bought.
There we go. So good. And these were all on memory wire. you can find the show. We did this one. We got this new leather in. I love Margaret is saying, "I'm on the floor now. Send cheese."
Oh, Margaret, I'm gonna go get some cheese after this.
Totally.
Also, Margaret, in the middle of the night last night, I thought of you. It was like 2 a.m. and I couldn't fall asleep. I was reading a book, and I'm like, you know what I need right now is a piece of cheese.
I need some Margaret Sloan cheese.
That's all hilarious. I could think of. I was like, Margaret would be so proud of me right now.
You guys, that's how connected we all are.
That's all I needed was cheese, you guys.
Look at how beautiful these are. And especially if you made them in more like of a fall color palette.
So look at what I've got on here now.
Shall I go back to your?
Yeah, come on over.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip my lights back up here.
Okay.
This is what I just bought. So this first one on the far right is beige luster.
Yes.
I have gold splash ivory here.
Move your camera out, Dree, just a hair, would you?
Oh, what do you want me to do? Oh, yeah, I'm just because I'm opening
just
things.
A hair. Yeah. There we go.
And then, of course, Halo Champagne.
Right.
Let me turn this. I'm turning the light way up. And then I think this is natural leather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hang on, it'll focus. And that's what this is going to be like, kind of a Christmassy, like just soft color palette that would go with like this nice sweater I'm even wearing right now, which is kind of an ivory color.
Mm-hmm.
That has, I'm pulling the front of it down. But I mean, it's just so soft. It's so pretty. And I had to get these gold splash ivory right here in the middle.
The gold splash ivory are really good. We also have them in the gold splash turquoise, which is great.
Yeah. Look how yeah. I love.
Yeah. Love.
So yeah, totally. That's going to be my Christmas or, like holiday wintry. Because you can wear this, it doesn't have to be just winter.
All year round. Let me take these off. So, Drea, this one was called Party Stacks?
Yeah, Party Stacks.
Right?
And we just hit thesaurus.com and named them. They were Fete, Jubilee, and Gala.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you go to projects, click on bracelets, and
they're down there. If you click on just projects is in order from whatever the most recent is. So that page will always be changing, but you can use the find. I have a Mac, so it's Command F. If you do Control F on a laptop, or if you use the find function on your phone and just type in party, you can go right to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you
here they are right here, Party Stacks.
And this is something that I find that a lot of people don't know. If you click on the word projects, just click that. Every project is there, every single one. I'm going to
share my screen here real quick, so people can see what we're talking about.
Are you sharing?
So here we are. There are the Party Stacks, right? So if I go over here, like Drea was saying, if you just see how I'm up and I'm clicking on projects, and I just hit projects, see how everything comes up in chronological order.
It's whatever the most recent thing is. So it's always changing, because sometimes we'll revisit something sooner rather than later.
But see, Party Stacks is right there.
Yep.
Or if you go projects and you go to bracelets.
Yep. Now this is in alphabetical order.
This is an alpha order. So you scroll down and we're getting to the P's here.
There you go.
Right here. And you can see here is, let me close that up. Here's Fete, which I love. We use all of that metallic fuchsia, and you can see everything's there. Or there's also just a generic kind of shopping list that's right there as well. Okay. So
and these, just so everyone knows, they also live in Memory Wire is back. They're in 2 places.
But look at the great photos, how you can really see, and there's a lot of tips and tricks there as well. So my friends, don't forget when you are looking at projects, okay, or you're looking at a project, scroll all the way down, because there's a project map, there's sometimes a little extra info, all of that. So really, I know. Thanks, Kim. Kim is saying I need to be wearing that right as we speak.
Oh, it matches.
It does. It does. And you can see here, it's all right here for you. So
yes,
really good.
Why are we buying cows in the comments, you guys?
Oh, it's because things are so expensive up in Canada. They're chatting about what's happening.
Oh my God.
So you can see, my friends, I'm here on the homepage. You can find the Snowflake project that we did here. And then I'm going to click over here under our mixes. We do have a few mixes left. We have a few of the confetti mix left.
Well, Pear Festival sold out.
Pear Festival sold out. We've got spice and we've got sugar. So they're here. If you click on here, you can see the colors that we used, and they are available currently. And of course, if you go here under shop, you go under beads and gems, and whoops, let me close that out. We go under, we can scroll all the way to check glass. That's what we want. And you can click here on the side, find Super Duos right here. You can also, my friends, shop by color too. So let's say you only wanted Super Duos that were red. You could click the red button and there they are. You could click red and blue and they're there. They are there. I can't. The turkey hangover has come back.
Okay.
You're there, right there. But anyway.
Yes, you please, Terry, 1+ cow for me. I'm really sorry. My neighbor is like revving an engine. I hope you can't hear that, you guys. No. It's really loud. I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah. But yes, please buy me a cow. I would love that.
Right. So my mom is asking, the SuperDuo Finding It comes in antique brass. It also comes in the antique. It doesn't come in the copper.
Antique brass and is it bright silver or antique silver in all of those?
No, it's shiny silver.
Shiny silver, shiny gold, and antique.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's correct.
And the Cymbals. And it is true. There was some chat back a little bit. This is the Greek company that is also producing the Tiara cast findings and things now. So they are really the quality on that new Tiara cast. We're going to be getting some more, plus that new component that Janice had them make for us. Those will be in. You'll see those soon. So
very good.
Yeah, really, really fun. So yeah, filtering by color. Terry's saying she's never considered filtering by color.
Oh yeah.
I really love when I'm trying to do a project. I go to the front of our website. I filter by color. I see what we have, and sometimes I make my choices there.
That's how I do it. The same way that you guys shop is the way that we shop, and we use those filters all the time. It makes things so much easier, and you can add like a few different shapes and a few different colors, and really just piece a whole thing together, easy peasy.
Yeah.
So,
there we are. Perfect.
Oh, Sharon, thank you.
We appreciate. Yeah, Sharon, you were probably watching it on the Kate Richburg YouTube channel, I bet, because we're streaming out. Usually we stream out to my Kate Richburg, where I've got all like metalsmithing content and stuff like that there, as well as bead shop. So we're all over. We're all over the net. Yes, you were. Well, so thank you. My mom is saying that these would sell really well, and I agree.
They do. If you're selling at a holiday market or something,
they're so quick to make up.
They make up really quickly. People love them because they're holiday themed, and you don't have to charge a lot for them, but you can kind of like up the price a little bit to pocket a little bit more, kids. Up the price. They look really nice, and people are never going to know that it took you half an hour to make them.
Even less. I mean, it's especially if you batch these, where you do like all the snowflakes, and then you're going to connect them in, and then you'll add the ear wires. So doing kind of that batching is kind of fun. I am really pleased with how these both came out. So again, that's the sugar mix there. Here's the spice mix here.
Yep.
It was a super fun hanging out with you, Drea, for fruit tip.
I love hanging out with you.
Yeah, same. Hashtag same. Well, we will get the that really beautiful cuff, your Highland cuff. We'll be getting that back up.
Well, I'll make some. This one is pretty intense, and I use stuff in it that we won't be able to get again, because I think some of these you got from Tucson. These are like some of those mystic moonstones.
Right.
And this was, what mix was this that you made
I'm going to highlight it. Let me see.
Do you remember this mix? It was like
Holiday. That was a good one. That was like one of our all-time.
We sold it like 5 different times because it was so good.
It was so good.
That's exactly what this mix is.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we need to redo it. If you don't
maybe we need to. It was such a fun mix for it. It was called, was it Twilight or I don't know. And I did it also in the Tylas.
I echoed, so the Tyla mix, let me put the light back on here. Whoa. But yeah, sorry guys. Oh goodness, I'm making such a mess of things right now.
There we go.
All right. So this center is the same crystal, crystal capri gold matte is that center, and then whatever that mix was, that holiday mix, is these two, then a row of mystic moonstones, and then a row of the Tyla version of that mix.
Yeah.
And then my button, I think this is the thistle star flower. I love this button.
Yeah, it's such a good one.
Yeah.
And I know it looks, it is super impressive. Yeah, there you go. Good with the nails. But this actually is not that hard to do. You just have to have patience and some dexterity. Just take some time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll do this again. I'm excited. I need to make one of these epic cuffs because they look so what do I want to say? Impressive on.
And they're so fabricy. Epic. Like I love the movement of them. They're really, really nice. I get compliments every time I wear them. I have a million of them.
Yeah.
I'm literally making 2 more right now.
I love it. Well, the mix, you folks are going to love the mix for December. It's called Eggnog. Is that right?
Yeah. Can we sneak peek it?
Sure. Do you have one?
Yeah.
I have one too. I'll show you. Yeah. And I'll show you, of course, my friends, don't forget, while Drea gets that out, don't forget we have just a few of these expedition kits left. So it'll be great for a holiday kit. And look at how great this
is. Oh, that goes really well.
Yeah. Look at how great it goes with Drea's.
I think we called that one Fair Isle.
Fair Isle. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the eggnog mix coming at you.
Here's eggnog. Now I know everyone's going to be like, why isn't it white? Because kids, when I was growing up, this is what my eggnog looked like. My dad would sprinkle nutmeg.
It's such a good mix.
Oh,
it's so good. And it's all what's the finish, Drea?
All the alabaster.
Alabasters, which are my favorite.
The lined alabasters. It's all 6/0 and 8/0. None of these beads are new. These are ones that we already carry, which is unusual for us to not add any new beads. But they were just so beautiful together.
And we have 6s and 8s in there, right?
6s and 8s, and that's it. And we have the 6 and the 8 in each color, and I think there's 4 colors in here. The light gray and the dark gray, the rose, I think it's rose bronze, and then the white alabaster. I'll have to look it up.
White alabaster.
But yes, my dad would make me the fancy eggnog. He would give me a fancy, cut crystal little tumbler.
Oh.
Which I can't believe he let me do that. Because I was a terror of a child, let me tell you. Okay, gilt-lined opal, dyed smoky opal silver-lined alabaster, dyed rose bronze silver-lined alabaster, and dyed gray silver-lined alabaster. That's what they are. So tomorrow you'll be able to see that ingredient list. But this is coming tomorrow, you guys.
No, not tomorrow. It's the 29th. It's coming Sunday, Drea, not tomorrow.
Okay, fine. It's coming on Sunday. Is it really? Am I really off by a whole day?
You are off by a whole day.
Let's talk about the Thanksgiving coma again, you guys.
Yeah.
You're
it's
right.
it's coming Sunday on the 1st.
Because monthly maker is today. I literally was just talking about that. So again, get your monthly maker entries in. Both November and October are up for grabs right now, you guys. And those winners we will post tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I'm thinking, look I still have these red wine over here. Look at the red wine with that.
Yeah, look at how nice that looks together.
Ooh, it's juicy.
Yeah, so nice.
Yes,
girl, yes. Nice.
Love it.
I'm going to put us all back up. All right. Well, so that's coming. So tomorrow, stitch in, Saturday stitch in. Yes. I'm glad you folks liked it. I'm going to stitch in with you with Gem Duos tomorrow. Sunday, the mix is dropping, the monthly mix for December. And we only have, you folks took it to heart when we said we only had limited amounts of these. So if you like the sugar and spice mix, get it, my friends. It's not going to come. It's not going to last. That Twilight mix, there's been some love for it in the comments over there.
Figure out.
So maybe we'll do a new batch of those after the new year. Not before the new year, my friends. I've got
not happening. It was Midsummer Midnight.
Midsummer Midnight.
When we redid it. The very first time it was something else midnight maybe or something Twilight. But yeah. Maybe I have it still in our recipes. But yeah, we have the recipe.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh, we had to redo it. More times than we've ever redone a mix ever.
It might have been our top selling.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely was. Because we did it like maybe 4 or 5 times. And we never do that.
No. We'll do it after the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Do it.
I promise. Be cool. Nail tap. We will.
I can't believe we both have this Christmas tree mug today. Are we
That's
in sync or what?
So Terry, we'll give you a little sneak peek of our monthly mixes for 2025. Our theme, can we tell it?
Yeah,
you want to tell it? You tell.
So I'm telling it?
Yeah, you tell.
We're going to do our favorite movies.
We are. Favorite movies.
Kate has January. I forget what you were going to do.
So my favorite movie of all time is Gosford Park. I know.
It's going to be such a good mix.
I promise you.
It's going to be such a good mix.
Miranda is doing February.
Yes, Miranda's doing February. I'm bringing it up. I'm going to look and see. We haven't assigned every month yet. And I bet you half of our...
Yeah, Miranda has like
follow me on Instagram.
Like, I am so in.
I think you know what I'm going to end up doing if you guys will let me do it for December. But
I am 100% in.
Oh, Miranda's going to do Pretty in Pink for February, it says.
Yeah, Pretty in Pink.
Yes.
Well, either that or we're doing Pretty in Pink for February.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. And then we have some other ones coming up too. But we've planned a couple.
Yeah, don't tell all of them.
Yeah, we can't tell all of them.
No,
I love these suggestions though, all about Eve, and it'll have to be black and white.
Ooh, that would be a fun one.
But so Betty Davis, I'll tell you this piece of movie trivia.
Mm-hmm.
When she has on the dress, that it's one of my sartorial goals, and it's the dress, and she's going up the stairs, and it has the fur here. The dress in color was emerald green. That dress was. So of course it's black and white in the movie, but I love this Casablanca, right? Which is also black and white.
Yeah.
But we could look at the original. I think Adrian did the gowns for that one as well, because Adrian also did the gowns for All About Eve, because some of the things are in my head. But anyway, really, really great suggestions. I'm
basing mine on costumes. Is that so? You're thinking costume and not overall movie, or are you going to change it up?
No, Gosford Park is not based on costumes.
You're going to base it just on like the overall theme of. Okay.
Except as the late great Maggie Smith says, difficult color green. One of my.
It's not easy being green.
It's my favorite line from Gosford Park. difficult.
Now I feel like we need a Wicked one for Wicked coming out next year. Have you gone yet, Kate? Did you go see it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, just maybe go right now. We're done.
Yeah, maybe
broadcast
we'll
over. Go watch it.
Right.
It's been too long. You got to go.
Right. I got to go.
So good.
I can't wait to see it. And I love how people are holding space for
the lyrics of Defying Gravity.
Yeah, for Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I'm holding space. Did you see Ariana Grande goes in and holds Cynthia's, just her finger?
Yeah.
In that. It's like my favorite thing on the internet right now. It's just
love.
I love it.
All right. Well, we could stay on here and chat with all of you all post
Pat
Thanksgiving
knows exactly
chat.
what I'm doing for Christmas. Look at Pat. Pat knows me so well.
She knows so well. I've got to do some filling or else these orders. I mean, Miranda's been working super hard. She's like putting stickers on orders and she's shaking her fist at me. So I got to go get to work.
Okay. Don't go see Wicked now. Go see Wicked later.
Yeah, I'll go see Wicked later. But I will see you folks tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel for Saturday Stitch In. I'm going to start the project from scratch and we're going to play around with it. So it'll be kind of a fun little impromptu. And that's my story. I'm going to go refill my coffee cup. Thanks so much, everybody. Super thankful for all of you. Drea, amazing time today on this live. We can't wait to see what you make. So drop it all in the bead shop, the bead table, or tag us over on Insta. We really want to see what you make.
Now that I have a whole extra day than what I thought I did, because I literally thought this mix was dropping tomorrow all day today. Yeah, we'll get it. It'll be done.
That's right. And we're getting real close to getting caught up. We've got some more help coming in. JoJo's coming in on Monday. We're going to be flying through, so we're going to be caught up pretty quick. Quick here. So keep consulting your newsletters. We have updates every day.
Yep, newsletter and homepage are updated every single day. There's a blue banner right across the top of the homepage. Every single day I update that at the end of the day when Kate lets me know where they're at.
Yep. So we're working real hard to get everything out to you. Yep. And again, as always, super appreciate your all of your support on this. So I will see you tomorrow for a super secret Saturday Stitch In.
Sounds good.
And we'll see you, we won't see you Sunday, but Sunday you'll see the monthly mix drop.
You'll see it in the newsletter. Check your newsletters.
You will. Check your newsletters. Thank you so much, Drea. It was awesome.
Right, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Talk to you all soon.
Everybody.
Bye.